A dialogue is an intentional exchange rooted in reflection with the purpose of increasing understanding among opponents and connection. We get there by following a particular approach that uses specific methods to achieve these ends. There are 7 key methods that can be used to create a dialogic space. One is taking a collaborative stance, working side by side with participants in a planning group rather than in a top-down expert manner. Increases people's feeling of ownership for the process and willingness to participate actively. Designing a meeting with a tight to loose structure. So starting out close and tight in the beginning and loosening as time goes on throughout the meeting. The tight structure in the beginning enables people to feel less anxious when they come into a room with each other because they know that the environment's going to be controlled. And as you gradually loosen, there's more opportunity to deepen connection with other people in the room. Go-rounds. Having people respond in a defined sequence interrupts old patterns that have maintained conflict, runaway speaking, dominance, attack and defend, and stuck cycles of conversation. Time-limited speaking. There are at least 3 things that time-limited speaking accomplishes in a dialogue. The first is to ensure equal voice. Everybody gets the same shot at speaking. The next is to reduce anxiety, both on the speaking end and on the listening end. Brief responses mean you don't have to listen too much and you don't have to say too much. And the last thing it accomplishes is to interrupt old patterns of dominance, silence, and attack and defend. Pausing. Pausing is a primary way to invite reflection in the process of a dialogue. When we ask people to pause, we give them the opportunity to collect their thoughts, make choices about how they want to respond, and speak for themselves rather than in response to what somebody else has to say. When we ask people to pause between speakers, we hope that will create the space so that each person speaking will be experienced as fresh. Writing. Asking people to think first, write their response down, and then speak it encourages reflection, discourages reactive speaking, and enables people to make better choices about what they want to say and how they want to put it forward in the process of a dialogue. Having a pen and pad on hand also helps people to be able to track what other folks are saying so that when the time comes to ask each other questions, they know what it is they want to ask about, what curiosities they want to follow. Inquiry. Questions are woven throughout a dialogue, and they're invitations to reflection, to a setting of intentions, and to fresh conversation.